Well, I guess today is a day we have to do a particular special, fancy stream. I'm all decked out. I got my Winston Cup hat on, not the exact one of my old one, but a secondary one, and my Alan Quickie pit crew official uniform. We got some shit to do. We need some things to accomplish here. So we're here today. I'm ready to stream. I got my chat thing there. That's new. I'm happy that's popping off and working as it's supposed to. I need like a black box or something for that to actually look better. But we are amping up the quality to stream one iota at a time. But wow, I can barely read that. I thought it was supposed to come with a black box. See, that stuff I just don't know what it's gonna be like until like the stream actually goes on and then it shows the thing, because it doesn't give you a test example. But you know what? We're here today. We're gonna fix the rights of some wrongs, and I am just upset that the booth thinks that a Polish victory lap is just doing one on the front straightaway. That does no, that don't count. That is baloney. That does not count it. It has to be all the way around the track. So no, that is not actually honoring Allen, and that upsets me. So the goal today, whether we win this race or not, I mean, obviously I'd like to win this race and then do it properly. But if we don't win, I will find a way to make sure that it happens accordingly. But hello, chat. I'm very salty, as you can tell. But either way, before I start looking at chat, I had to push this back an hour. My sister had a birthday. It was technically Friday, but there wasn't any available days to actually go and give her the gifts and stuff until today and everything. So that's why I'm like an hour late. So that's basically why it's an hour later than usual. So I'm going to try not to ramble as much, because we got things to do and we got to speed run this. But hello, thank you, Spencer Boyens. Hello, Ultimate. Hello, West. Braden Taylor, Andrea Riggs. Hello, Evan. Lord, Phantom. I appreciate it. You're watching me on your new TV screen? Well, I hope I look crispy on there too. My bit rate's up a lot more, so it should not look as bad. Boy, this chat thing looks... I need like a black box around it. And I thought it would pop off a lot more frequently. I don't know. I guess that's something I gotta edit too. Because I thought it's supposed to like show everything and not just one at a time. It's supposed to show like everything. I don't... Leave it to me to fuck something up. Add that to the freaking bingo card somehow. But, yeah. I don't even know what to really honestly say about Texas, to be honest. That was mostly a shit show race with just basically being the bottom of the barrel for the Cup Series as per standard. Trucks was ranging from like okay to, well, it was going to be an okay race, but Kyle Busch had to leech it up. And we all know my stance on leeching, and it's atrocious, terrible, no good, and bad, and will always forever and will always be bad. So that kind of knocks it down a peg. Still not impressive. He can win 100 truck races, and it's not going to impress the shit out of me, because it's like putting prime Jeff Gordon in like the late 90s in a Busch ride. Oh, wait, he did that, but not as much. Not as egregious. Not to the lengths of what Kyle was doing. But whatever, it's... Whatever, I don't care about that. Xfinity was probably the best race of the weekend, which is almost typical, because Xfinity is almost always better than Cup on average. But yeah, then we got an interesting finish that somehow happened. I don't know how Ryan Sieg threw away like a 1+ second lead in the last few laps. That gave me vibes of Gregson, Harrison Burton, Texas 2020 vibes with that, except a crazier finish. But it's like no one wanted to win that race. Ryan Sieg refused to run the bottom at a track that you need to run the bottom, so that didn't make any sense. And honestly, with him, the way he was driving, yeah, I know I'm okay with him losing, because if he's not going to drive the track properly or just, hold the bottom lane, then, it's, kind of expected. And also, frickin' Sam Mayer almost threw it away in 3 and 4, so, like, none of them wanted to win. And then we got, like, a frickin' Darlington 2003 style insane finish. That was incredibly close. So, that was hype. Modern Texas was able to produce something of value at the end. Also, Allgaier dominated and then threw the raceway, which is typical. I was not surprised. I know, like, when he was winning stage 1 and 2, I was like, I don't care. I know he's not going to win. It's just typical. And it didn't, so not surprised there. Cup was mostly just trash. I don't know where people were getting this idea that this was somehow good or above average. It was really just typical Texas trash. You can't even run side by side in 3 and 4 now because the track's like just demonstrably like just ruined. So anytime someone go to the outside, they just wreck. So that's fun. Happened with McDowell and happened with Hamlin. So not surprised there. Chase got a win in the Hooters car, so that's upsetting for the quickie win under the Hooters brand be ended under Chase Elliott and under a shit show race that was such a joke. Typical. It's typical for Chase Elliott to win a race in the manner that it was, with just how 16 fucking cautions. The average green flag lap was 12 laps. That's not good. That's like Bristol Dirt last year in the trucks, and then people telling me that was like a good race. Like, no, it was just frustrating. I just wanted to get the race over with. Chase said he did a good move, though. Going from third to first. Thumbs up to that. But that's just that win was just such an antithesis of modern NASCAR, it feels like. Or, like, I want to be hyped that the win streak was broken, or the freaking sponsor streak was broken after 32 years. But it doesn't really feel right. And it just is just annoying me. But whatever. And then he did the freaking thing on the front straight away. And they're like, oh, he did the freaking tribute. Oh my God. It's like, no, that's not the tribute. I think many drivers literally just go backwards on the front straightaway to wave to the fans. That's nothing new. That's not the tribute. It's just lies. Oh, when he might have ran out of fuel. Well, then it's not a tribute then. And also, Chase won that and had, like, no emotion, which is typical. How does he have fans with having no emotion? I've seen people in my Discord chat have more emotion when Chase won than actual Chase himself. I don't understand it. It baffles me. So, whatever. We're going to do this the right way. I'm simped up as much as I could be. The only thing I probably don't have is, like, a billboard poster here of Alan here beside me watching over my every move. That's, like, the only thing I'm missing, but yeah. Anyways, Monday night. We're going to get into this. I don't want to dwell on this too long. The race was a joke. It didn't help that Elliott disrespected, but I Yep. I agree. Did you notice how Kyle Busch got a top 10 for crap car? Hey, Kyle could do stuff in that car. I have no problems with that. Kyle in Cup Series, I like. I actually kind of sort of root for him, but in the lower series, I don't care. But yeah, good for Kyle. Yeah, then got people freaking talking about this race was, like, cooking. It's like, no, it was cooking some bad shit. It's like burnt popcorn, which I've done before. Actually, that's why the reason my microwave is at 5 seconds. It's because when I put on the popcorn button, I can't have it be popped all the way or the microwave to go all the way, because if I leave it till it beeps, it starts burning. And it was just starting to get burnt before I stopped it. So I was saved on that, but I know what burnt popcorn is. That's kind of what this race was. Burnt popcorn. No one wants that. It smelled bad. But mostly for the fault of the car. Possibly. Because Xfinity wasn't as reprehensibly bad. So it's probably just bad track, and then you get like a bad car combo of just that just not gelling at all. This stream is sponsored by Chase Elliott's bastardization. Yes, Andrea understands me. But yeah. Anyways, before we actually jump into this properly, thank you to my channel members. I appreciate all of you that do what you do. It means a lot. Thank you. I hate it that I forget and it bothers me. So chat, I will give you full permission to be on my ass. If I'm during these, like, talking segments where I'm like, full face cam, and I'm about to go into the race, or I'm already about to show, like, the race, I transition to the race thing, if you type in, like, members, then my dumbass will figure it out. Because I don't know why I forget. My brain just trying to think of everything, and I deserve to be canceled for that. But thank you as always. Obviously, me up above, watching chat, keeping an eye on everyone. So I will do that. Me up there will do that. So let's get into this. Let's run this race. Thank God it's 400 miles, so we don't have to do like an extra 100 miles of this crap. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Well, my mom made popcorn in my old apartment. She put it on the potato setting instead of popcorn. Oh, God. Do I even have a potato setting? Oh, yeah, I do. I have baked potato setting. Yeah, I can... You know what's funny is my popcorn is right next to baked potato, so I can kind of see that maybe actually happening. But either way, we're going to get into this. Obviously, this is the car we're going with. I wanted to run like a Chase Elliott Hooters car, but with this 23 mod, they don't have that available. I don't even know if he honestly ran one last year. He might have, and I just forgotten. But it's not here normally. So I tried. I wanted to go with that, but there was just no other proper option. So we are going to be driving as the next best thing, Jory LaJoy. I mean, I might as well. There's a bit of orange in there, and also their team's shop is literally out of Alan's old shop. So this is about as close as I could possibly probably get with this mod. So we're going with him. And we're going to change the settings so I can get this the proper race length, normal wear, 100%. So glad that you can switch this from every like 5%. That's really convenient. We're going to have the player tire fall to more grip, strict yellows, multiple stages, AI settings, skill range, narrow, everything on normal, mechanical failures to infrequent. And it should be pretty tough. From everything I tested, it was pretty difficult. So I don't even know if I'll be able to win, but we're going to try. We might need pit stops and the race to go green, unlike the real life race. Unless this race somehow has like 16 yellows and is an absolute disaster. I don't know. But actually, let me fix my face cam here, because like I don't know why I have like a hue of blue and it upsets me. Oh my God. Now I gotta freaking thank you, Mexican Link, for the 20. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. That's like almost half of my freaking home internet bill.
La gente dijo que vio a la línea de pelo de Kurt Busch y Alan Kolvitsky comiendo silicona de Nico Robin.
I'm gonna have to freaking copy and paste that. Can I even copy and paste it? I can't freaking do it. I can't even copy and paste it. What is this? Well, I got bad vibes from it that there's some kind of like hentai choice between Alan Quickie and Robin. That's if it's that, I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna probably go with Robin because I'm pretty sure Alan's not bi, so I don't think it works. Also, why did my face cam go from 4 to 5? What is wrong with this? Every time I stream. Also, I have it to the same settings that I usually do. Yet this time, I'm like more blue. Don't understand that. But whatever, we got that done. Thank you, obviously, Mexican Link, for that. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. So, what animes are your Super Chat gifts from? It's One Piece. All of them are from One Piece. But I appreciate the 20. Thank you. That means a lot. Oh, God. Channel members. But yeah. So this is our settings. This is what we're going with. I gotta click on the right screen here. Okay. Yeah, this is what we have. This is what we're going with. Michael 2 Scoops is doing Texas as well on Heat 5, but he's doing it on the extreme tire wear. We're doing it on the more normal human levels, because this track's already pretty damn tough with 100%, 105. I imagine it's going to be even tougher with the frickin' competition mode. And competition mode is kind of trash. But either way, let's get into it. And we're going to try to do our best to win for Alan. We're in the car, the 7 car at least, so we're gonna try. What on earth? Translation. People said they saw Kurt and Alan Quickie's hairline eating Nico Robbins' silicone. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. See, the shit I say attracts other people that are like-minded like me. And even I have to, like, sit back and be like, damn, he got me. That's weirder than what I would have said. Oh my lord. You never watched anime in your life. Well, you need to frickin' start. Watch frickin' Steins Gate. Or Full Metal Alchemist. Those are good too, like opener ones. Just calling Michael 2 Scoops kind of shit. No, it's just standard me talking about him. You're a bad influence. Oh shit. Shame on you. Well, I'm gonna come over there with this shirt half untucked into my pants and half of them untucked. So it leaves like this cool like thing. And I'm gonna be like, I'm upset. I don't think he's doing a Hard Times where I think he's doing it on the probably competition mode. Same thing he kind of did at Richmond, I think. But either way, we're going with the 7 slider. 7 slider here. So 2 from default. Obviously, we're gonna start last because it just makes it a little more tougher. Here we are at Text as nice little reference to Heat Devolution there. I saw what you did there. That's good. Good stuff. I like that. Good. That de-evolution mod was really freaking good. That was a good video. Feel it. You can't just speak in a different language because I don't understand. I mean, I can barely speak my own language, but I will not even comment because I'm scared what I could be agreeing to. But anyways, thank you, Mexican Link. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to your sister, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice to hear. Thank you. Need my mind off of stuff so the stream is perfect. What's up, man? Hi. I think I saw it on my Discord what you're going through. That's a fucked situation. But if I can help make your day better, get some freaking popcorn. I got some popcorn right over here. I haven't eaten any yet, but get some Orville Redenbacher popcorn. I have movie theater butter, or just regular or kettle, whatever. Orville Redenbacher or anything. Pop Secret, Act 3, whatever. Get some of your popcorn ready. Sit back. Have your jeans off, preferably with like pajamas instead or something. I don't know, and have a good time. This is gonna be like a 2.5 hour stream probably, or at least 2.5 hour race. Anyways, let's go. Justin Haley's on pole. It's already weird. We didn't even race yet. It's already weird. Justin Haley's just on fire. Micah McDowell's a snowflake. Ryan Blaney went to the back because he crashed. I'm okay with this. Justin Haley being fast.
Sorry I can't make the stream tonight. Xfinity put on the best show regardless of the finish. They had a 90-lap green flag run. The track rubbered in nicely for a second usable groove to form. Texas isn't dead, it needs long green flag runs.
Thank you, Jordan Clark, for the 3. I appreciate it. I like your mini race review with throwing in there as well. I appreciate the time and dedication, the gratuity of your thoughtfulness.
Bottom looks good.
Anyways, we're green.
Track's all yours, you're clear.
I appreciate the love tonight. It means a lot. Especially at a point where I was just almost thinking about not streaming anymore. It really, I guess, just depends on the week. Some weeks I feel like I have to push myself. Other weeks I have to. It just kind of happens where I just know what to stream, or I have like a fun idea, or just something that's just so easy to do a race on. Obviously, we're moving up to the field. Look at that, Jim Johnson. Or Jim John, as I call him. He's actually Jimmy Johnson, but I call him Jim John now because he's just washed up. As Kurt would say, decrepit old has-been. I don't know if I would call him decrepit, but he's definitely an old has-been in the Cup Series. He got 8 points. He might have surpassed Travis Pastrana in points after like a year and a half. So there's that. So he's running pretty good. He's running about where he should be. It was so non-existent. It was pretty embarrassing. He spun. That was really his highlight. Then after that, he was quite literally like the last car in the lead lap in almost every scenario, just about. So I don't even know what to say. He survived. I guess there's that, but he's like literally last. I hope you'd be able to avoid all the wrecks. Happy birthday to your sister. Thank you, High TV. I appreciate that too. I'm happy to see chat thanking my sister, wishing her a good birthday, because I appreciate that.
Keep hitting your mark. You'll keep getting better.
But yeah, obviously we moved up through the field pretty quickly there. Not really surprised. I think once we get in the top 10, it's gonna be pretty difficult. But hey, Tyler Reddick, every time we do these races in this game, he's always running, at least at Martinsville, he's running like 30. Eric Jones to the lead, hell yeah. Eric Jones is always one I adore. I was going to say love, but I should say love and adore. Lore, I guess. Adove? I don't know, is that it? We'll just merge adore and love together. But, yeah, it's been... I was going to say, having Justin Haley be on the front row was perfect for Mr. Jordan Clark, who simps for Rick Ware Racing, and he's now part of it, so that was appropriate timing with all that. And also, I always wanted to try that Circle water, because sometimes when you see YouTube sponsored, like, YouTubers have, like, sponsored segments in their videos, sometimes the sponsor just isn't good or just kind of trash. There's, like, a protein shake that's, like, green, that isn't really good, and it's like super overpriced. Or Raycons, which I actually have, funny enough, I own a pair. But turned out that just the sound quality isn't great on them, but they do stick in your ears really well, so you always have to be kind of skeptical of those products. And Circle you would always kind of see in people's videos or something, so I don't know. But from what I've heard, it's one of the few brands that is good. It like works as it's supposed to and everything. It's not like a scam. It's not like scented water where it smells like the flavor but doesn't taste anything. Like this actually tastes like the flavor you select it to. So it seems good in that regard. So I always wanted to maybe try it, but I really haven't had just random extra cash to burn on things like that when I could be focusing on food and essential living things, so kind of put off on that, but it was always one that piqued my interest the most. Maybe they got some at my local Walmart. I have really no idea. Also, we're up to 16th. And Eric Jones still leading, but it looks like the field's all bunched together quite a bit. Ty Dillon managed to finish. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I was able to run like a 29.5 in practice when I was practicing off camera. Which I think was last night at some point. Man, I had an interesting day. I went to bed at midnight. There was freaking drama in my chat. I'm just like, man, I'm just not in the fucking mood for it. I'm going to bed. Went to bed at like midnight. Woke up at like 11 p.m. 11 a.m., not 11 p.m. 11 p.m. hasn't even happened yet. 11 a.m. Then after that, I was like, man, I'm still freaking tired. So I went back to sleep, woke up at around 2. I had other errands to run before going to my sister's. So I feel like I've been going since like 2 o'clock, which I guess in the grand scheme of things is not very long. But ever since I've been up, I've just been going. I've been running. I've been freaking jogging to everything. So I'm glad I got here eventually. Today is Kevin Conway's birthday. Well, happy birthday to him. Also, I saw Harvick leading there for a split second. Also, we are not in the draft of anyone, so 14th might be all we'll get for now. Unless more cars in front of me start falling off. Also, with an 80-lap stage, we have to pit at least once. So, that'll be good. Be interesting to see how much the tires degrade over the run. If we end up getting faster or not. It looked like from what I was experiencing, that doesn't seem to be the case. So I think this race should be flag to flag difficult. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just see. This game sometimes brings a challenge. Other times it don't. So, it's sort of a mixed bag. Martinsville was mostly difficult until the end. Texas should be pretty interesting. I'm shocked to not see JC in check, because he's usually up at this time. Look at you already run more. Look at that. You already ran more green flag laps than an average run IRL. Yeah, this race well, I think the longest green flag run was 50, but it only happened once. So I think the bar is just don't have 16 yellows. Also, Chase Elliott is behind me. Oh, isn't that adorable? He's running 15th. That's definitely 2023 Chase Elliott behind me. That's for sure. It's not 2024. Man, Truex just had such a day. He went from being a lap down, unlapping himself, then went a lap down again, was like 32nd, with like under 10 to go, and then drove himself up to 14th. I don't know how he did it, unless he put on fresh tires or something. I don't know. Bubba Wells kind of did the same thing. He went from like 20th to 8th, so that was just wild. Also, can we rant about how it took 6 laps of green flag laps to clean up a 1-car spin at Stenhouse? Why did we need to spend 6 laps under yellow for that? That is just stupid. That just feels really unnecessary. And also, NASCAR was really mad at Chase Elliott for not backing off the throttle to save gas. Like, NASCAR themselves were, like, telling Chase to do that. Very sussy. Very just weird. Even though I don't think NASCAR was trying to favor the race for him in any way. That's not what I'm suggesting. But just really weird. Like, that they would come over the radio to him specifically to make sure he saves fuel. Like, just strange. Almost like as if they really, really wanted him to win. Am I catching anyone in front of me? Like, I truly don't know. 13th to 1st are under 1 second back. I just want to point that out. That's also insane. Eric Jones just kind of ran about as kind of mid, but I think he ended up getting like a top 15 finish somewhere, so good for him. Carson got top 10. I guess I shouldn't be shocked. I mean, with how much everything was getting shuffled and jumbled with all the wrecking and craziness, I guess I'm not totally surprised, but Carson's definitely exceeding expectations. I just wish he was a better freaking not driver, but just better person. Then I can like really root for him, because right now I still haven't forgotten the stupid shit he does on track, the self-spinnings and other types of crap. So kind of a mixed feeling with him. Can't wait to max out your car in Thunder 03. Don't know how long that would take. I even in my career, but I don't know. It was like 4 seasons in. Wasn't able to max it out, so it probably would take 7 to 8 seasons maybe. I think you're on season 6, so I don't know. Hey, Christopher Bell in the lead. Another lead change. That's like our 4th lead change, because we had our 5th. I don't know. We had Justin Haley. We had Kevin Harvick, then Eric Jones, now Bell. That's 4 different lead changes in 22 laps. I think that's more actual green flag lead lap changes than the entirety of the race. Maybe. I don't know. It's close. It's sad, but I don't know. We are still losing time to the leader. Again, we don't really have anyone to draft with or kind of pull us to just gain a little more time. We are catching Chastain and Buescher, so that's good. We're already at 94. All R&D is level 4. Okay, well then, yeah, definitely by the next 2 seasons, then you'll definitely max everything out. Cool they got Bobby Hamilton's car. I saw that in my Discord this morning, so that's neat. It's pretty neat. Oh snap. Hello Dave 500. Long time no talk. Hope all is well. I think I started copying you in my race streams because the last 2 races I wore my Blaney hat. That's funny. Yeah, all is going well. I hate the fact I keep missing your race streams because by the time I come home, it's like a Sunday tradition. Like I always make sure I stop and get Burger King, and then after that I come home, I eat, and I watch the race, and then I gotta watch your freaking show. I gotta tune in next time. That's funny. You're becoming like me with the wearing the hat. See, it does something. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but it does something. But thank you. 25 freaking months. That is 2 years and 1 month. And also, that's Chase. Oh my god, that's Chase Elliott's number when he was a rookie. There's a connection there. It was meant to be for today. But yeah, must be a nice Blaney hat. Oh, it must be a really nice Blaney hat. You mean you might be able to get the freaking championship hat? They might have sold those already. But those championship hats are nice. I have the Truex one. They're good quality. I'm hoping they maintain the quality if you do have that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but Bodega is this Sunday, so it'll be good. Oh, you know what? That's perfect time for me to hop into the stream that stream then. Man, I just want a good overall finish where it doesn't end under yellow. No hokey pokey confusion or questions of the finish. I just want a finish to go to the checkered flag. Like last year's Talladega race. That was nice. I like to see that happen again. And Blaney's good at Dega, so the fanboy news going. It must be. Oh, that's a good feeling. See, my Truex just has no. When I go to Talladega, I just like, all right, Truex ain't gonna win. I'm just gonna freaking just see what happens because poor Truex just has either just no restrictor plate skills or just the worst luck imaginable. It is the championship. Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Careful, still there.
I ran out of room to type it. Oh, that's awesome. That's good to hear. I'm shocked they made them that quickly. But I'm good to I'm glad to hear that. I'm not shocked you have one. But that's dope, as the kids would say. I hate using modern lingo. It bothers me, but sometimes it bleeds into my language. But yeah, we passed Chris Buescher, about to pass Ross Chastain, who had little oopsie doodles at the end of the race. Twitter went freaking mad with that. I really don't think Byron just intentionally just ran over Chastain. It looked more like, oh, we're passing Gregson. Oh, that's a good day for me. But yeah, it just looked like Chastain just kind of washed up the track and Byron just had nowhere to go. And I don't know what Byron's supposed to do in that situation on the last lap. Normally I would say back up, but it's the last lap. I kind of don't blame him for not checking up there. So I think Twitter's just overhyping the freaking that way too much. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but it didn't come till April. Oh, damn. 4 months? Oh my god. That's like a packaging or a shipping error, then that's 4 months is nuts. I think I had something happen with that with on my might have been my Michael Jackson talent show like outfit or something. It was like, but that was like 3 months or something. I remember that taking a long time. But I don't think there was any shipping errors. It just took a long time to ship. Now it's coming from like literally overseas, so damn. I'm glad you finally got it though. Also, we're up to 12th, obviously. Eric Jones back in lead. Lap traffic, I think, might be affecting him a little bit. Yeah, because I don't know what the interval was at before, but They're getting stacked up. They're definitely getting stacked up. But that's what I mean about Texas being kind of difficult, because we're still 12th. We got to the field, like the top 15 pretty quick, but now we're just kind of stalled out. Now we need lap traffic to save us, and us being able to gain time. Beachy McLeod running better than Noah Gragson. I like to see that. Good timeline. Do you do private race, the race versus cars? I have not done that since, man, maybe 24. NASCAR Heat 4 back in like 2019 maybe, so it's been a long time. I don't even have my Xbox One membership anymore. I heard something went wrong with Heat 5 servers, so I don't even know if that's even possible, and Ignition, you really can't do it, so would NASCAR 15 be like the only option? Because Heat 4 doesn't work. Heat 3, 2, and 1 were shut down many years ago. So would like NASCAR 15 be like the most, but like the only option? I don't know. But I'm glad you mentioned that, man. That takes me back, because I have not done that in a long time. I would hate to do private lobbies just because I don't want to like single people out. But I should do like public lobbies or something someday. Oh, we're up to 11th. We passed someone. Is that frickin' Justin Haley? Who started... Okay, he might be actually... I was thinking he was a lap down, but I keep forgetting he's up there in the top 10. Never mind. I was confusing myself. Hey, Austin Hill had that ran yesterday and blew up early, so there was his day. But that's a spot. That's P9. P9 for a split second. Late, weird, last second bump from Logano, but I'll take it. That's P9. Beautiful. And that's not even with lap traffic aiding me. Oh, look at that. Hamlin's going to push me. 7-11 team. 7-11 combo. Oh, that's adorbs. It's like Bill Elliott assisting Allen. Spiritually. I don't know. I'm trying. Harrison Burns going a lap down, even though he led laps yesterday. It took a lot for that to occur, but he did lead laps. He did do something today, or yesterday. That's P7, 7 for Allen. Brad's in the lead, who may have had a shot to win, or maybe get second. Well, he did get second in real life, but he seemed to almost have like the fastest car at the end of the race, but just didn't have enough time to do anything with it. So, feel bad for Brad. That rhymes. Also, I gotta show this when the stage ends if I remember this, but probably the most interesting bit of the race weekend came from Colleague Racing's Twitter post, basically saying that Brad has a thick ass, and they used like a 3D image of Godzilla with a big butt to reference how big Brad Keselowski's car is holding them up on pit road. It's like, what am I looking at? The fact that I'm even saying these words, not as like a joke, but this is like a real tweet. That happened. That was the highlight. That was maybe my favorite part of the whole race weekend on Sunday. That just, it's real. It actually is a post that happened. It's so bizarre. But I'm okay with that. Someone's freaking quoting a Cotton Eye Joe song lyric. I like that. This is why I like my chat. See, Viper's like saying WTF. It's real. It's a real tweet. I think it's in my likes. Now, granted, I would not dare any normal mortal to go into my likes on Twitter because, well, it's not like it's like really bad, but if you don't like freaking legs, cleavages, or butt, then I would steer clear. But I think it's like my second most recent favorite, so it's not like you have to dig in the trenches too deep. I think the one I liked before then was just like Nico Robin in her Alabasta outfit, and it's like legs. I guess that's not bad. But you could probably find it in my life. You don't have to dig too deep for it. Also, Almirola getting lapped. That's kind of sad, but Truex running up here. That top, remember we were like 3.5 seconds back? We cut a good 1.5 seconds, probably because of lap traffic, so hooray for that. Everything's bigger in Texas, even Brad's ass. Yeah. All because Brad's stand stood weird. He had his legs like really far apart and he was bending a little bit. That's where it all stemmed from. And just that aspect of Twitter just went freaking horny over it, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't even like that flattering of a freaking angle. It was just, oh, Brad's just standing a bit awkwardly. But man, they simped for him. I will give them that. They simped for Brad hard with that freaking picture. Also, we passed freaking Truex for top 5, and he's getting passed by Justin Haley. Jordan Clark's gonna love that. I know he's not here, but he's gonna see this on the stream replay at some point. He's gonna be like, yay. I don't know why he sounds like Bill Clinton high, but alright. Hello, Eric Jones. Yeah, we're gaining on him. But I think a lot of that is just because of lap traffic. Because Christopher Bell, it's like that NASCAR Heat 5 thing. They're just on the bottom lane. I think there was a car up on the outside at one point. So, like, he just could not go anywhere. Now, William Byron's leading. Brian Priest about to go lap down. Somebody got a Yu-Gi-Oh card by the actor of Seto. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. I was a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. Unfortunately, through the 4Kids dub, and obviously like 8 or 9-year-old me just really had no concept of just how atrocious that dub is and how just wrong everything is. But I loved it. I dressed up as Yugi for Halloween in like 2004, so big fan. So somebody getting an autograph from one of the actors, that's badass. That's cool. I always wanted to get like an autograph or something for Stephanie Young, who voices Robin in the dub of One Piece. That's like my like dream goal. But the thing that sucks is that she's always at cons in like the Midwest where I need to like literally fly or travel really far. It's just breaks my heart because I'm scared to fly, and I don't want to be spending thousands of dollars to fly. And I just think the whole logistics of just doing travel stuff like that would just cost a shit ton of money, and I don't think I'm ever going to be in a spot to just casually blow away like $2,000 on a freaking trip. So unless she just eventually one day as a con within like 12-hour driving distance, maybe I will be able to do that. But man, it's just sad. I remember that in the broadcast booth. I think somebody on freaking Twitter asked Mike Joy about it. Like, they're like, how dare you mispronounce it? And Mike Joy's like, sorry. This is what we were given out for the sheets at the time. That's to pronounce it. It's not on me. It's on whoever gave them the thing. So it's like probably fair enough. I think they were like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. It was like Yu-Gi-Oh. It's Gi, not Guy, like G-Y. I don't know. Just whatever. Also up to P4 with all my rambling. I think that might be like the only anime-themed car that ever ran. And I think it was the freaking car ended up hitting like a pit crew member, so that's just a great memory to leave that car on. That's like the only thing it ever did. So that's just terrible. Well, we officially exceeded the longest green flag run of yesterday's race, so 50 laps, because we're at 52. So we surpassed that. This race already better than real life. We had like 5 different lead changes. We got Todd Gillen there about to go a lap down. Well, he's already a lap down, but he's getting passed by me. Thankfully, he got held up by, or he's holding up Brad. That gives me the spot, P3. Oh shit. Wow, we're really burning fuel off. A lot more than I thought. Are they going to pit this lap? Like, what are they going to do? We had, like, an estimated 61 laps, so how did we burn, like, 8 laps? They're not pitting. That's cutting it real close. I'm surprised they're even staying out that long. We're going to be hitting 0, like, entering turn 3, so... I didn't even know we were burning that much. We burnt 7 laps of fuel, so we can only go 54 laps, I guess. I guess it's not surprising because we are on the throttle a lot. Oh my god, we're sputtering already. Okay, well, good to know we can't go that far. That sucks. Damn, that was like my one opportunity to gain a lot of time on pit road was pit stops. Now we're not going to be able to do that, so.
Drop your speed, driver.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that was... Alright, we got damage to repair because of that. I forgot I have my ABS off, so I have to kind of use skill to brake, so. Lesson learned there, but yeah, pit stops. Green flag pit stops. I think you would die if someone made a Nico Robin paint scheme one. Oh my god. Yes, I would. Honestly, the best case scenario that'll ever happen is if they do it for the freaking live action show, and they're gonna probably screw that up, so I would not even really feel happy about it. That would be my freaking world. That would be like my scenario. It would be like for like season 2 or something of the live action show, and it'll be like of her on the car, and that'd be like, ah, it's not the same. That would be my one. I probably wouldn't even order it if it was under those circumstances, but if it's like the anime version, then yes. Even if the scheme is bad, I don't care. That's an absolute yes. But good to know we can only go really 53 laps on fuel because we tried to go an extra lap. We saw how that turned out. So, yeah, we cannot go as far as the AI. Also, Justin Haley's like trying to... Tony, I'm not in the mood to hear your outside. I'm surprised it took this long for it to happen. Also, we cycled out pretty good considering we were sputtering the entirety of the back straightaway, so not bad. We're going to need some massive lap traffic to hold them up, though, that's for sure. Because we're definitely not going to be able to get to them on normal race pace. You know a guy who makes custom diecast me back convinced him to make your custom One Piece Odyssey Kurt Busch car from Chase for the Cup. Oh my god, yes! 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 There you go. That is a great idea. That makes me happy. Just like how it makes me happy Kyle Larson's 24th. How is he 24th? Why? Why is Justin Haley 4th? I don't know, but that got my freaking ears ringing. I heard like a twinkle in them. There was like a twinkle in my eye too, so that got me happy. I've heard about certain people can do like custom diecast, but I never knew what source to go with or what. And I never really had like an idea for them to begin with. But that's a good one. That's a really good one. Well, we got Christopher Bell and Byron up front. And then me 3rd, Justin Haley 4th, Brad 5th. Chase Elliott, I think somewhere in the top 15. He might honestly go a lap down because the leaders are catching lap traffic pretty quickly. I mean, we passed Larson for 24th. I don't know how many are a lap down, but almost half the field, at least. It's not narrow skill range, so it's on like the toughest iteration of the AI that I could possibly be on. But I guess just the AI in this game that skill gap between 1st to 40th is pretty large. Even though in real life I think it's probably a lot shorter now just because of these cars being specs and stuff. So I don't know. Kyle Busch 23rd. That's kind of sad. Reddick 22nd. That's bad, but not as bad as his Martinsville run.
Still there.
Cindric back here. That's pretty realistic. Man, it's so sad to see the 2-car run so badly, just because anyone that's ever ran the 2-car generally does pretty all right. We had Rusty Wallace in it, Kurt Busch,
At your bumper.
Brad Keselowski, and then we have a Cindric, who is literally there because his dad is like the vice president of frickin' Penske,
Stay left.
and just not really doing much in it. He won Daytona, but he had to sideswipe everyone to win it. So that's my Cindric rant of the day. And also his win at Canadian Tire like boned Ryan Truex's like truck series and career, because had he not won that, Ryan Truex would have made the playoffs, and that kind of makes me salty. And he got in because he plowed through Kaz Grala, so not thrilled with that. With the replication. What the fuck? What the fuck words I try to say? Repercussions. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Oldest sponsor Taze, STP. I'm not shocked by that. They've been around since, Jesus, maybe the 60s. So yeah, I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, they've been around for a long time. What is like the oldest sponsor currently in the Cup Series as like a primary? It's an interesting question. I don't know if it's literally FedEx now, not factoring in STP, but like, would the next longest one be freaking FedEx? I don't know. He is the president. He's the president. I thought he was vice. Oh my god, that makes it worse. Motorcraft? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget Motorcraft's even a thing with Harrison Burton running. Probably Motorcraft. That would make the most sense. And Austin Hill getting lapped a second time. William Byron just took the lead from Christopher Bell. What is that, like our 8th different lead change, like under green flag editions? Frickin' Justin Haley, just, how did he get a run the outside of me? How did that happen?
Stay to your left.
Again, I don't know. Poor Suarez getting lapped.
All clear.
So many cars are lapped down. Definitely, officially more than half the field. Man, if we just pitted a lap early, we might have been able to get the lead or at least be really close to it, because during the pit cycle, we gained stupid amount of time exiting or entering pit road and leaving pit road. So there was so much time we could have gained from all that.
All right, clear outside.
Chat's given some good suggestions on other long-time sponsors. Pennzoil, I don't know. I really only remember from Steve Park, so... But Coca-Cola's another good one. But I don't know if they ever really had cars be primaries. It's mainly like one-offs.
Car outside. Hold your line.
McDonald's since the 90s, another good choice.
Careful, still there. All clear, no pressure.
Pennzoil was in the Busch series with Benson. Surprised Ultimate Dragon hasn't like chimed in or chirped in and be like, "Wah! It's Johnny Benson, 1990s." Ah!
One up top.
But then again, I only specify Cup Series, so I don't. Interstate Batteries is another one that's been around for a long time.
Right side.
I guess DeWalt with Matt Kenseth, so I guess there is sponsors that have been around for a long time. I guess 20 plus years. But I'm thinking of ones like STP and Motorcraft are like the two I think of that have been around more than 50 years, I think, as sponsors. I don't know if there's any other ones that are as old as that. And the gap's still staying at like 2.2, so we're definitely matching their time. So with this stage end, that's going to break up this funky flow of the race, this organically great race. Almost like as if stage racing breaks the flow of the race. Wow. Who would have thought? 7 years in, it's still happening. And I called it back then, called it now. Bell, he looked like he gave him a bump and run. That lap car wiggled. That might be Briscoe. I don't know, but he was on a mission to get by him. Oh boy, that's a lot of lap cars. Is Byron on the outside making passes? It looks like he is. Yep, he just made it 3 wide to make those passes on the lap cars. 164 customers on the old. Man, we do not have many cars on lead lap. Like, at least 15 by now, I think. Has to be like 15 with how many cars they keep passing. That's Allmendinger at 19th. Briscoe's might be 18th. This is gross. 80 laps and half the field's lapped down. Oh, Allmendinger. No, I thought he was going to hold me up, but no, we're good. Hope I gave him a boop. Hope he doesn't wreck. Alright, we're good. This is another track too where the AI don't just wreck like 10 seconds after you bump them, so that's good. That's Briscoe in 18th, so we're just gonna go 4 wide. Yeah, 4 wide. Jimmy Johnson 31st. He's racing with freaking Cole Custer. Sad times. Sad times for Jim John. Still 2.1 seconds. Still cannot gain on him. It's been 2.1, 2.2 ever since we got out of pit road. Well, I don't know why Bell went up to the high side. I don't think that's personally a great idea. Has there ever been a Walmart sponsor? That's a good question. I don't think so. Not that, to my knowledge, I don't think there's ever been one. Obviously, there's been a lot of them in, you know, the NASCAR games, like fantasy cars and stuff. But Bill Elliott 2012. I don't remember that. The only race I remember from Bill Elliott was Daytona, where he was running 4th because he qualified well. I remember that in his last start. Oh, we're seeing 2 seconds. For a split second there, I saw 2 seconds. That's the first time I saw it all ever since I got out of pit road. Literally this year. There was? I don't remember.
Stay on the bottom. Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
Did they lap Gregson a 3rd time? That's dirt. 51 Walmart driving by JG. Well, no wonder why I don't remember. It was freaking a Wick Ware car. A Wick Ware car. Actually, they with the Walmart scheme at one point in NASCAR. It was Bill Elliott, Daytona 2012. I don't remember it. I just don't remember that sponsor then. Also, we might get second because of freaking Almirola blocking Bell. Thank you. That's P2. Thank you. I appreciate that. Free spot. Now we're on the outside for stage 2. Justin Haley just straight up got 4th in this stage. That is incredible. Eric Jones got 7th there, I saw. Hamlin 10th. That was a great first run. I have no complaints with that. AI ran competently. My phone blooped. Oh, it's Michael, 2 scoops leading. Lord sent me something on Instagram. I like the GIF. Good GIF choice there. I didn't even know that GIF existed. All right. Let me take a drink. I was supposed to take a drink. Wildlife Foundation car. Didn't the Wildlife Foundation car... Wasn't it in Thunder 02? That's funny how that worked out. It's kind of like Heat 5 with one of Kyle Busch's paint schemes that was supposed to run, but the big Rona ruined it. I think showing up to race with a Walmart jacket. That would be bad. You could literally dress up in like your work clothes if you work at Walmart and be like, I'm representing JJ Yaley. Or JJ... I don't know. Anyway, stage 2's underway. 77 laps. I don't even remember how many cars were lapped down, but it was at least 16 cars, possibly. We got a good jump on the start. It's just, that's kind of a typical thing. So I'm sure they're going to get by me, but... At least we're going to be able to lead some laps. They're battling back there. So... At least we know now we have to pit on lap 53. Like, that is an absolute must because we cannot go any further, so... That's good to know. We just a little skippity-doo there in the corner. But, yeah, it won't take too long for them to run me down. They're so fast by themselves. I mean, if we're in the draft, we can maybe hang on, but they're just really fast by themselves. I think from what I saw in practice, they were able to run 29 fours. I can't do that by myself. So, maybe in the draft I can get a little bit closer to that, but definitely not by myself. We're definitely going to have to bank on long green flag runs and the AI getting boned by lap traffic. That's the only way for us to gain on them, and a pit stop, and to have that go normally. So as long as stage 2 goes normal, no yellows, then we should be in good shape to win it. I'm just going to do my best to block and just hold the bottom lane. I don't want them... I want to keep them behind me as long as I can. And we're just going to park the bus in the corners. The Thunder 04 Strat. We're doing a good job of that. I don't know if the AI can actually pass up on the high side. It's almost like real life Texas, so it's funny how that's kind of replicating reality. Bowman's up here, Bumblebee, who's probably in Moobs' chat right now, simping up a storm. Her hubby Bubs is leading. We lost some of the... I never really noticed the views go down dramatically whenever he starts streaming. So I don't know. I couldn't really do much about that today because usually I try to get mine done right around 8:30. But I had things to do. I had family matters to attend to, so I didn't have time to start this stream at 5 like normal. We're doing what we need to. We're parking the bus. It does seem like on the long run... Again, I don't even really know if the long run helps us, because they're all stuck in lap traffic, so it's hard to really gauge. But if anything, we're holding them up somewhat. I mean, there's a lot of cars, but they were like that at the start of the race anyway, so I don't know if I'm really affecting them that badly. Look at that. Byron up on the outside. He's trying. That's the closest anyone's been to beat this whole run. Oh god, AJ Allmendinger 2-time Xfinity. I can't believe the PBA freaking let that slide. Who gave him those notes? Oh, our first, like, unscripted, I guess unscripted yellow. And it's for Eric Jones. That, of course. A lot of cars lap down. Wow. That's a 17. Kyle Busch. Some people in the back pitting. Noah Gragson is 3 laps down. Gave you some Walmart bloops. Oh, God. Freaking JC and his freaking Walmart bloops. I just do not remember those cars even running. But they look nice. Good looking paints. But 2021 as well. I did not remember that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to find that thing on Twitter, right? The frickin' Brad Keselowski frickin' Godzilla ass. Like, what? I know that sounds like insane what I'm even just saying, but it's like a real frickin' tweet. There, here's the... This is the frickin' tweet. This is real. Like, this is from Colleague Racing. Ty Dillon tried to navigate around these to get in his pit box today. This is a real tweet. I just want to point this out. This is real. And that's funny. Where did this come from? It looks like an AI generated image. But that AI made that ass thick. And yes, it is a real tweet. I just want to show that real quick. Because that's just so bizarre. Now that I have that done, we can get back going green here. Eric Jones' race might be in jeopardy, but that might have helped him with his tires, maybe? I don't know. I mean, he's only going back to 17, so it's really not affecting him. He was already running 10, so. Anyways, back green. We were holding our own pretty well. So I like to think, as long as we just hold the bottom lane, should be alright. That was our, yeah, probably for a tire, but... I'm just so glad this race is 400 miles. So glad. They're gaining time on me again, but... Well, I gapped them, but they're going to gain all that right back. So it's eventually going to come back to just sweating this out. I wonder if I can up my grill tape a little bit. It's kind of right on the cusp of being overheated, but I think we could probably go an extra 5%. So it's good to know that I pit basically with 2 laps remaining on my fuel. You're getting your 10 free hot wings at Hooters today. Thank you, Chase. That's cool. Damn, I don't even have a Hooters in my area. I can't even simp for the waitresses. That's so sad. I don't even have them in my area. Don't know why. My area just has a lot of things that just most places seem to have. Matches 334 laps. Probably break the 2005 Coke season. Oh, God. It would be close. Definitely would have achieved over 20 yellows. That's for damn sure. Well, whoever's going to get by me is going to have to earn it because we're just going to park it on the bottom. So it's going to really come down to some amazing driver. Like Truex. My boy Truex to probably pass me. That would be like the only car that could do it. Make me feel... Soda is like $4 now. Like at a vending machine?
Looking outside.
That can't be right.
Clear high, clear high. Car outside, hold your line.
Or just in general? Large soda. Oh my god, large soda. That is freaking... Ew. Ew. That is too damn high.
Car there on the outside.
That's quite disgusting. Inflation is truly... in my lifetime, I'm gonna probably see soda reach like $10 frickin' before I die. It's gonna hit like $10 to get like a large. I guarantee it's gonna happen. It's already gone up like from like $2 or $1.75 to now to $4. I'll be like 99 freaking years old, and I'll be saying, "It got to 10," and then I can die. That's when I'll die, is when it reaches $10. That's what I'm calling it.
All clear.
Oh snap! Hello, Elite. I like the new profile picture. I almost didn't recognize him in chat until I saw the name. I have to get used to that. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. My thoughts on Texas are pretty similar to yours. Pretty good sentiment. I don't know if I would give it a 5. I would probably give it like... I didn't even give the race a freaking rating in my little like mini race review thing. Probably like a 3.5, so slightly better than last week, but man, those cautions. Man, those cautions. That just got annoying. Talladega is probably going to be the same way. It might be like amazing flag to flag, and then we get to the end and it's like, oh, it just all falls apart. Would not be shocked. I just want it to end under green. That's my standard. My bar is low, but I might be asking for too much. Average inflation rate. Yeah, it's scary. 2030, you can pay $9.90. I don't know if it'll be that much by 2030, but eventually it will happen. I could easily see it going up to $5 in the next like 4 years. So, am I almost estimating I'm gonna live like another 30 years? I hope not. That's not what I'm trying to say. Ew. Ew, that's a big ew right there. Where the whole field is just running half throttle on lap 10 to save fuel to make it to the end of the stage. That would be freaking disgusting. NASCAR did it 2004 Brian Pickard. Yep. I ranted about that right at the beginning of the stream. Why'd it take 6 laps or more to freaking clean up a 1-car wreck? That is just inexcusable. We did not need to waste 6 laps. Then again, like, did it really matter? They're gonna wreck again anyways, probably, so it probably didn't change much in the grand scheme of things. But still, why take 6 laps for that? Ooh, someone made it for you. That's cool. I'm glad to hear it. It looks good. It's a crispy looking profile pitch. What? Picture. I like it. I think it's good. Well, we're still holding the lead. We're not pulling away. I feel like we're holding them up more than anything. This is like the antithesis of modern Texas. You get in the lead, hold the bottom lane. As long as you can do that, like, no one will pass you. It's realistic. At least there's that. Did anybody see this? I don't know if it was in a Dale Jr. download, but Jeff Gordon was being interviewed. He was saying that, like, Hendrick Motorsports hasn't earned a profit in like 10 years. I finally gave up the bottom. I finally made a mistake. Took like 30 laps into the stage for that to happen. So that really sucks. Oh god. That could have been bad. Just give me to the bottom. Get me to the bottom. There we go. Blaney's wanting to help. What a bro. There used to be a time when I was all that ever wanted, the only thing that she ever needed. But I come home to find, just like that, she's up to finish. And the only thing left to do for me is to save Truex. This big blue note. Overlooking the seas. I love that song. I love Big Blue Note. That song's good. It really is just the chorus just saves that song. If it didn't have that, I don't know if I would like it as much, because that main verse is so good. I didn't wreck Truex, I saved him. He's okay. I was sorry, I was in my Toby Keith mind, because he said there used to be a time, and then I just went into song. God damn it! God damn it, Elite. EP. Wait. Yeah, EP. That's a good way to abbreviate it. I got distracted by that.
Outside.
Used to be a time where I was all that she ever wanted. And the only... Damn it, Ugh! I hate it when I almost know the song lyric and I flub it up and I can't sing it by myself. Wear the jacket. But JC, it's frickin' Alan Kawicki Simp Day. It's more appropriate to wear that for this. It's okay, JC. It's just, I'm gonna pat your head. Shh, it's okay. It'll be back on Thursday like normal. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know why I was doing all that those noises, but it's okay. But I agree. Answer my question. Jay-Z, I will wear it Thursday. I'm not wearing it now. It's Allen Day. It's appropriate. I have to wear this. Wait. Oh, God damn it. It's, do you wear your gear wrench around when it's not cool out? I have not done that yet. The weather is now just nice where I can't wear it, because then it gets hot. I'm in a weird spot. The weather is at this weird temperature where it's just nice enough to where I don't need to wear it. I relieve Tony Stewart. I am your sponsor now. You're not my captain. But look, oh, see, it's okay. Truex is back to third. I saved him. I went on a frickin' tangent. All because Elite Precision just said there used to be a time, and I went into the frickin' blue note, frickin' big blue note, frickin'. But yeah, yeah, there used to be a time when, restrictor plates, I would drop anything to watch them. It doesn't really feel like that anymore. I hate that. I don't know if that's just me growing up out of it or what. Also, we're catching Hamlin. I guess this car has a bit more junk in the trunk than I thought.
Clear to the right.
Texas sold out yesterday. Well, if anything, the fans are showing up. They're giving that track a reason to exist. Even though it probably should have no reason to exist anymore. But fans keep showing up, so I don't know what really else to say. They're going to still always keep it on a schedule. Today was the 112th anniversary of Titanic sinking. The more you know. Thank you, Travis, for the stat fact. I was looking up a bunch of stuff like that. There's a lot of deep lore with the Titanic sinking and just what people are trying to get out of it, or like get things out of the ship before like everything collapses, because the next like 8 or 9 years it's just gonna completely dissolve entirely. So there's a lot of things that like people wanting to get things out of it while they can, or something before it just completely collapses in on itself.
Hold your line. Got one inside. All clear.
Also, how did I pass Hamlin?
Left side.
Alright. Never mind. Truex fast, apparently. I'm shocked I didn't get damage with all the Truex kerfuffle that was happening. And no, I'm not saying because Harvick said it. I've been saying that for many years, so that's not me trying to steal Harvick's line. Did anybody see that freaking 15 seconds of awkward silence when Harvick made his joke, which I thought was a good joke. I thought it was okay. And then there was just awkward silence. I was just like, wow. That's fucked up. that was good. That was a good moment.
Right side. You're all clear up top.
I agree, Phantom. Gen 4s and Super COAs was something else. They sounded hot too. Like that's the type of sound you play during love. Oh, lap traffic, Bone and Truex. Back to lead we go.
All clear. No
Thank you
pressure
very
from
much.
behind.
Justin Haley still just casually running top 5. WTF. That was definitely sus. Well, I guess you just weren't a hardcore NASCAR fan in 2005. I don't... What the frick? Where am I going with that? I don't know. That was commonplace in my area. Anytime you hear those engine noises playing on someone's TV, it's like, oh, they're making out. That was just standard. It was just standard. Happened with my first date. They were like trying to play Elton John, and I just turned that shit off like, nah, bae. That was like, oh, that's how. Okay, none of that ever happened. Okay, there was like 1% of truth to that, because when I was dating, they were purposely trying to play Elton John music to get me in the mood, but I was stupid, and I didn't know that was like a signal to initiate something. So I just stood there, not doing anything. It's like, God damn it! My one opportunity! And I blew it. Now I'm never gonna have that again, because I don't think that's ever gonna happen the rest of my life. Someone send help. I do need help. Help. My brain is melting. Oh, shit. Clip that. Oh, get JC on that. He's gonna freaking... He's gonna find a way. I got a soundbar for Christmas last year. The first video I went to was Gen 4's Super CUA sound. I cranked the volume all the way up. You know what? It's probably a good way to test your speakers, honestly. If you ever get like a soundbar, that's probably a good way just to test a speaker in general. Just play some Gen 4 Super Speedway sounds. You'll get a good idea what the sound quality is going to be like. I don't know what song they were playing to seduce me. I have no idea. All I know was it was supposed to be it was definitely not Rockman. I would have probably known it was Rockman, but it was not that. It was some I don't know which song it was. But good times. She ended up leaving me anyways because she was at the age of like 19. She was like, "Oh, you're not gonna have a future. I don't know what you're. Like, I can't depend on you. Like you have like nothing. At the age of 19, I guess I'm supposed to have my life set out for me. But then again, she ended up getting married, and literally probably was the best for her because I don't think I could ever see myself being someone that can have like one person carrying everything. I don't think that's even. I don't even think it's even realistic now. Nowadays, it's not. Like, you're gonna need, like, a second income person. Like, one person can't do it. So, yeah. And anytime I think about it, it just puts me in a bad mood. Why did I even bring it up? Why did I actively put myself in a bad mood because thinking about that now? Because it's just like, it's like as if she was right. 10 years later, it's like, she's not wrong. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to do at the age of 19, 18. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. College, they're harping on college so much, so belligerently at school, to the point that I was like, I didn't feel comfortable freaking putting my whole family in debt for a career that may not be something I want 10 years down the line, or 5 years, or something. And would it actually be worth it? I don't know. I guess in the hindsight, I made a good decision long-term wise, but short-term wise, maybe not. I don't know. It's just annoying to think about. Because I see what happened with KG and his debts, and it's like, well, I definitely didn't want that. But yeah, it's just typical relationship just not working out or being trash. It's nothing new to me. Man, Truex, you gotta pass me. I know that's not supposed to happen, but my mind's going in too many directions because I'm like, there's just, I guess there is a lot happening, but my brain is thinking like there's nothing happening when there is.
Careful, still there. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Well, we're going to be pitting here in the next 2 laps for sure. Which I'm excited for because that's really the only time I think we'll actually definitively gain a lot of time on them. Right now, we're just barely keeping them at bay. I guess Truex is really like the only one keeping up with me, which is, I like that, makes me happy. That's a weird thing for me. I don't know if that's just a me thing. And then again, anything with me is probably like an exception to the rule, but music, I never listen to music to think like, oh, this is great makeout music. I never think that. Even songs that maybe should even supposed to be that, I don't ever get that feeling. I don't know why, it just never clicked into my neuron brain. Also, we're pitting this lap, because as you saw last pit cycle, we had a lot of bad fortunes staying out with just 1 extra lap. So, yeah, we're going to pit. Don't know what Truex is going to do. So I'm really afraid he's might run into me. I'm just going to... Okay, he's pitting with me. Okay, that's good. Slow down. That's what I mean about great entry.
Watch your speed, please.
There we go. Beautiful stop. Get our 4 tires and fuel. Wish Texas 1-2 had a top lane. It would be nice. I wish that would happen. The AI try it and they lose time. Went to my first NASCAR race yesterday. And me and my buddies wore shirts that we made Made a Sharpie that said Hamlin sucks. Well, that's fun. I'm glad you had a good time with it. That's funny that you did all that. That's great. All right, good pit stop.
Clear the pit. Hammer down.
We beat Truex out of Puro by a good bit. Eric Jones stayed out a long time. I'm sorry, Phantom. I enabled it because I went on a freaking tangent about songs not getting me in the make-out mood. So I'm sorry. That's my fault. Chat just isn't just saying this out of the blue. I kind of started it, so I'm sorry. You're a bad influence. I'm sorry.
Still there. Clear high. Clear high.
Wow, we gained a lot during that. Oh my god, 5 seconds.
All clear.
I guess I'm not surprised Eric Jones staying out because he did pit on that yellow. He's still gonna have to, nobody can make it on fuel to the end, so he's just kind of leading laps just for the sake of it. Though if we do get a terribly timed yellow, that's gonna pin everyone a lap down, or some are gonna get like we're only gonna have like 2 cars on lead lap at that point. And Eric Jones is gonna get like one of the biggest big brain moves in the history of fiction in this race because this is fiction. Non-fiction. No, this race is not real life. God. Well, we have a good lead. I'm sure Truex is going to probably cut that gap, though, because we're not fast. We're not faster than him. We're just... But then again, there were points where he did get by me, and then we were able to run him down. So I don't know anymore. We got lap cars, I think, in between, so he's not going to gain as much. I feel so bad for Phantom. It's like the Homer Simpson meme, where it's like Homer Simpson in a bar, and it's like a bunch of pictures of like everyone, and he's like the only. There's like chat being insane, and then Phantom, the only like sane normal person's there. It's like that meme. Poor him. There's one No, we're not going there. No, we're not. That's too far. We're not gonna go on tangents on what freaking girls to make out with. No, we're not going there. There is some good cosplay ones though on there. I will say that good cosplay ones, but no, we're not going that deep. I'm scaring chat away. I'm scaring the viewers away with this. Let's talk about NASCAR. We're lapping a lot of people. Don't know if we're gonna lap as much as they did the first run. Skew car. What did Skew car do? I've seen his tweets before. They're usually pretty good. I think he acknowledges my existence, which is always a plus. I don't know what happened with him though.
Stay to your left. Clear to the right.
I'm gonna need therapist. I'm sorry. This time I don't condone it. This time it's not entirely this.
Car high now. All clear.
She's super. No, stop. We can't keep going with this. Not only Phantom's gonna lose his mind, I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't want to be getting into those types of discussions. I don't want to enable that. Also, Jimmy Johnson, 22nd. That's cool. I'm not going there. I'm done. I will not engage in that behavior. Jimmy's running good. Good job, Jimmy. Jim Bob, William Byron gained like almost a second on me.
Clear all around.
He didn't do nothing bad. He just posted a vid of a fan waving his shirt. And people were saying some bad shit about him because he's had... Oh my god, that's typical. Typical Twitter being stupid. That's nothing new. Getting upset over that, I don't think that's justified. Now we got more people leaving. We can't be having discussions like that. No. People are freaking flocking away. Eric Jones finally pitted. That's good. 10 laps left on the stage, and he finally decides to pit. Also, Jones is... William Byron's cut like a good second and a half off, or at least a second off my lead. But flat traffic, that's going to affect it. But see, that's what happens when we have like a normal stage. I was able to pit properly, have a big lead because of all that, and be in good shape.
Got a headlight out on your bumper. Clear all around.
We need law and order to chat. Oh god. Van Gizzard. Did he run like 20th like on the entire Xfinity race? I didn't really even see him at all. But it's Texas, so I'm not really surprised. Well, built up the lead again. We definitely need Judge Judy. Well, we need Judge Judy's attitude. That's for damn sure. Well, we were built... It was like 3.5 second lead, and then it went back to 4.1. Now it's like decreasing, so... I don't know. There's a lot of lap cars between me and Shrek, so... I'm going to probably gain some time from all that. That's if he gets hit with lap traffic at a bad time. SVG's doing a cup race this weekend. Oh no, he's gonna... It's gonna be like the ARCA race where he like crashed lap 2. It's gonna be like that. Hopefully not. Hopefully he can do something. Well, Atlanta, he got second because half the field ran out of fuel. But he hasn't embarrassed himself totally, so there's that. So, I'm happy on that front. What are your thoughts on Ignition Troll of 24? That was the case, then good troll. It got people. It got me. Got Rabila. So, yeah, that was actually the case, then it worked. It was successful. If not, then, I don't know. I don't even... Man, it's just dumb. Why just... Ignition should not be a game worth anyone's fucking time. Yet I made a video on it. $20.25 is gonna be maybe. Oh, the state. That's another yellow. So that's what our fourth yellow. 2 for stages, 2 for normal yellows, or wrecks, I guess. So, Eric Jones ends up getting 9th after all that. And is he staying out? He is on a completely different warpath with the rest of the field. But yeah, more people. No, some of them got back on lead lap. All right, well that's another yellow. I love the random ass face. Oh god, pit. No. Oh god, no. Camera. Look, check out my Discord. Well, let me just... Eric Jones. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm checking some... Oh, shit. JC's thing came in. I'm proud of you, JC. Thumb up emoji for that. BG McLeod running a ticket. Yes, I'm happy with that. All right. Eric Jones, he did pit like 10 laps ago, but I don't think that's going to be a good strat long-term wise. Oh, that's a bad start. What? Why has he got front bumper damage? That's a... Usually I don't get that big of an advantage. Something clearly happened to poor Eric Jones. Oh, alright, that was just weird. That was just very strange. So we got 106 laps left to go. And that's going to be almost on the mark, one pit stop. If we pit every 53 laps, then we'll be right on the dot if it goes green, which I highly doubt it's going to go green the whole way, but we're going to be cutting it very close on fuel. Oh, yeah, I heard Cody Bird's running that too. I don't know how to feel about that because some reports are saying it wasn't abusive, others are saying he was, so I don't freaking know anymore. Or that, like, the whole thing was, like, exaggerated. I need to do my own homework on it to confirm my opinions, because I don't know if this is bad or okay. Thanks for participating in the troll. Man, I wish I knew. I really didn't know. Well, it got Radman as well because he didn't know. So you got him. My thinking. Well, you're handling Pocono car. That's what I'm talking about. Unless that's been around for, unless you got it like a while ago. I don't know. Man, I wish I was in a position where I could just frolic and throw money and buy a Hamlin race win car, or buy all the race win cars of tracks I've been to. But I'd rather save it so I can have frickin' popcorn or like water or living food essentials. I posted that a day ago. Oh shit, I didn't see that in my I didn't see that until now. I'm sorry. Oh shit, Ultimate Dragon's back. We were just talking about Jim Benson. I don't know why I said it that way, but Johnny Benson's... we're talking about old sponsors, and I mentioned... Somebody mentioned Havoline, and then I was like, oh! I don't know why I'm recreating it. But I was like, oh, speaking about Benson, the frickin' somebody's saying Pennzoil, and I was like, oh, that probably hasn't been around too long. It's probably like the late 90s with Steve Park. And I was like, oh, no! For Johnny Benson 90s Busch car. Ah! And I thought of that. That was essentially it. Probably been if any diecast racer wins. Man, if I did that, I would have to buy a freaking Kyle Busch race win at like Pocono 20. I would have I would have at least a decent collection. I would have at least my essential ones. I would have Truex's 2015, Kansas 2015 at Pocono. I would have a Kurt Busch one 16. At least I got the drivers I like to win. in my lifetime. Like, I could never go to another race again, and my quota would be fulfilled. I got to see Junior win. I got to see a Truex win. Those are two drivers I like. Kenseth, that's another one I liked a lot. Kurt Busch, that's another mega one I like a lot. So, my going to race quota can be filled for the rest of my life, and I'll be satisfied. There's no driver in the modern Cup field I'm going to simp for as much as like Truex. I don't think there's going to be another one that's going to come through, and I'm going to like as much as that. So, I'm fulfilled. That doesn't mean I want to buy all of them, though. That would be, like, almost over $1,000 if I bought all of those, because some of them might be rare. JC, you need to get the one from, like, 2003 at Texas to start your collection. Even though it might be extremely hard to get. You gotta start it. Go broke, but... That's terrible advice, no. Oh my god. Why is Logano up here? Ew. No, I don't want that. At least I know now I could just be in good shape just holding the bottom lane. Man, I just wish stage 1 went frickin'... If we didn't have frickin' stages. That stage 1 was really interesting with just how that was playing out, because I was in third. I just passed Bell before we hit the line. I was about 2 seconds back. If we had like a second pit stop or on lap 106 or something, then possibly I could have gone out of pit road ahead of Byron and then could have raced it out. But no. A lot of cars in that main pack, though. I know I'm noticing that now. That's a lot of cars. Oh, they're 164? I thought they were 124s. I was thinking, like, goddamn. That's a 1... Oh my god. From the picture, it looked like a 124. I am so freaking dumb. Oh my god. I thought that was a 124. That was like the big cars. Oh, Logano. Logano's trying. I can't wait for the stream to end so I can have some pizza. Mom's making... I think she got Red Baron pizza. I think. Can't wait to have that. It's going to be good. Because his Penslo was the sponsor for the rookie year in Cup. I did not know that. Then again, I only remember Johnny Benson running a 26 car for Roush. Which I knew back then he wasn't a rookie, so my memory is hazy on that point. And then again, we're going back years where I wasn't watching it. Because I was like 2. And I don't even think I started watching it full time till 2001 was the first year I watched every race. But I would watch it sparsely from like 98 to 2000. If you go to a race, there wouldn't even be a race version. Well, then, JC, you could just get the second place winner car that has the similar sponsor. You say similar funny. That's like how I say room funny. You say similar funny, and it makes me laugh. Huh, that Hawaiian accent of JC's. Even though he doesn't have a Hawaiian accent.
Right side.
Oh, God.
Forming. Clear outside. Outside by himself. Nobody out back.
Oh, there's Bumble's boy Bowman. Bumble's boy Bowman. That's a lot of alliteration right there. My brain just kind of realized that. Oh, God. That's a block. I wasn't even trying to mean to block. I've yet to see, like, new faces. It's been kind of the same ones. I think I see Harvick peeking back there in my rearview mirror, so that's something new. Well, JC, you need to get the Truex one. Because he's a seasoned champion. Oh, we're still leading. Holding our own. My phone blooped again. Surprised I can even hear with my headphones. Man, imagine if we had a full season point standings where we should not be in a reality where Logano has more championships than Harvick, and then therefore the narrative is Logano better than Harvick, even though that's a no. That is a big no in almost all metrics. I'm not gonna say every metric, but in almost all. Keyword almost all. It's annoying. That frustrates me. I don't even understand why the Ryan Blaney Casey Kane comparison was even a thing, because Ryan Blaney had more better stats than Kane anyways up to 2023, so it's not even really much of a contest. Maybe Kane had like 2 more wins than Blaney, but Blaney would always run way more better, so I don't even know why that comparison is even a thing. I just thought that was even silly to compare in the first place. I was almost going to make a video on that, discussing that topic, but I didn't.
Outside by himself. You got room. You're clear.
Truex is trying again. He went to the high side. Anyone new in the top 5 we can look at? Nope, they're all the same ones. Oh, hold on. In my mirror, I see freaking Chase Elliott. That's the first time I've seen him since the beginning of the race. Look at him do something. But he has yet to break the top 5, so. But I see him back there. He's lurking on the bottom. I feel like I definitely don't think Logano's going to be better than Mark. Unless Logano has like a Mark Martin random resurgence and wins a championship. But even right now, comparing the stats, I think the only stat that Logano would have over Mark is Logano's gotten up like 30 plus wins a lot faster than Mark.
Outside, all clear.
So there might be that merit. But then again, I don't really know. I mean, if we're factoring in like, I guess like 1989 onwards, I guess it took Mark 13 years to get like 33 wins or something, 32. And Logano's like a year 15. So I guess maybe Mark has slightly gotten 30 plus wins faster, barely, but ew. Ew, I hate the day to think Logano's going to surpass Mark and wins. That's going to make me very disgusted. But Logano's not going to have 5 second-place finishes. That, I think, I'm pretty confident on. At least up to this point. I think he only has... If it was like by like full season, he would have been second once in 2015. That's like the only season he's close. Justin Haley... Bravo. I applaud you for finding a way around me. Alright, let's just get back down to the bottom. Car drift, that's not good. Alright. 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 Now we gotta race our way back up there. That was... I shouldn't have done that. But see, mistakes can happen. And I could swoopity doop on that skibbity beedly beedly bop all at the same time. There we go. Justin Haley stuck in lap traffic. Thank you, Todd Gilliland. That's going to stack everyone up. He's going to get by him. We're going to try to get to the inside. 3 wide in the dirt. In the dirt again. And back into lead we go. That's not even Todd Gilliland. That's J.J. Haley. J.J. Haley being a moving chicane. Name a better duo because we got by him. Logano's cliff feels like a steady decline. Junior's was just like, just radically cliffed after 2015. I feel bad. Let's go, my boy Chase Elliott. You know, he's gonna have a good-looking race win car, that's for sure. I can see why people would want to buy it. Hooter schemes generally look good. That one in particular looked good, so there's that. Oh boy, EA making an NASCAR game. What is that? What was that camera angle? Yeah, I have no hope with EA. I guess it'd be better than Motorsport Games, but is that really saying a whole lot? It might be more functional, but I think it's gonna be more broken. The microtransactions are gonna be even more egregious. But I would definitely not. I would definitely much prefer iRacing over freaking EA. That's for damn sure. Unless iRacing drops the ball and has like no concept of how to make a game, and it's just like worse than Ignition, then maybe in like 2 years' time we can come back to that statement and be like, you know what, maybe EA would be better. We'll have to find out. Everybody thought Ignition was going to be the next bee's knees, and it turned out to be a complete disaster. Even by, ironically enough, they showed like test footage or early gameplay footage of Texas, and even by that point, I think it was like a week before the game came out, or 2 weeks or something. And even I was getting skeptical because the footage they were showing didn't look that interesting or convincing, and I was even being more skeptical. So by the time it came out, I was like, when I realized how bad it was, like, oh, that's why they weren't showing much, because it's a broken piece of dookie. That explains it now. 2006, but Junior ran good in 2006. He ran good in 2007. And got boned by his own team in so many issues. And in 2008, he did really well. It's really 2009 and 10 were like the 2 years that were really gross. Did Logano blow up? Oh my god. As we're talking about Logano's decline, Logano blows up in this said race. And that's why the top 5 is so separated, because Logano stacked them up. That is just amazing. But really, Junior's really only 2 awful years was 2009 and 2010. Everything else was ranging from really good to mid. He never reached, like 2011, he was technically 7th in full season points or something. 2012, he missed 2 races for concussion. I think he ended up getting 9th in points or something. 2013, he was 5th. 2014, like 2014 and 15 again, he was like top 5. 2016, he was, I think, outside the top 10. So it's hard to gauge when Junior actually definitively dipped. I guess the spike from 2004 and 5 might be the biggest one. So he went from championship contender to like top 15 and 20 in 2005. Junior's just, he has definitely not had a steady decline. He's had like he's very weird with the trajectory. Logano's has been very steady decline.
Car there on the outside.
Ever since he added hair, ever since he got that hair surgery, it messed up his aerodynamics. That's probably what happened.
Still there. Look ahead for me. Clear
Junior's
outside.
2016 season before his concussion was weird because he would just have weeks where he would just run extremely well, then other weeks where he was just a complete non-factor. It was so inconsistent. Like, even if he had run that whole season, I think he would have been knocked out the first round. Definitely I'm guaranteeing like 90% likely he would have missed the first round. Maybe by a miracle he could have survived it, but then he would have been knocked down in round 12, so I didn't really have high hopes for him even in 2016. Other than the fact that he might have been able to pull off a miracle win, but I don't think he was going to be consistent enough to do much beyond like a random win, possibly.
Stay left. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Well, pit cycle's about to happen in about 10 laps. Bowman's now second. Ryan Blaney, that's a new one that's up here. I don't think I've seen him in a while.
Still there.
I don't think my Super Speedway comment's controversial because it's a take that literally I don't think anyone... It's too batshit crazy. It's not like... I wouldn't count that. Because I don't think any normal, sane person would be mentioning these things that I was mentioning. Controversial take would be like saying if the playoffs were good or something, and then trying to debate that, or trying to say Ignition's a good game. Those are more like the controversial takes. Ross Chastain left eye. God damn. Oh my, that's all. Oh, he went with the Forky joke. I see you there. That's... I'm proud. Like a proud parent. Man.
By himself. You're
Oh,
all clear
Bowman
on
tried.
All clear, all clear. No pressure from behind. Outside, by himself. You're all clear up top. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind.
Alright, pitting will be in about 5 laps. I'm impressed with the field. It's like previous stages, other pitting events. They're right there with me. Then third on back kind of falls off. Joey Logano blowing up definitely didn't make matters any better because that definitely stacked up the field. But I guess he didn't DNF because he's still out on track. There would have been 2 dots on pit road, so don't know how he did it. That happened in my April Fool's Day stream where someone blew up and came back out on track and like nothing happened. So I guess it can occur. Just guess I just haven't seen it enough to be surprised by it. I thought there was some car stopped on a track map. I'm losing it. Oh, poor Ross Chastain. If he's like this now, like another 30 years, is it gonna get worse? That's kind of how it that's kind of how. I think that's just kind of how it goes. Oh boy. But then again, Chase Elliott kind of has that. No one ever brings that up. That's why I call him Forky from Toy Story. Forky has like googly eyes. Jim Johnson, oh my god, almost ran into me and Bowman. He had some freaking vendetta out there. He really wanted to take out his old ride. Man, I'm starting to wonder if Ford's gonna win it all this year. It's surprising to see all the at least Ford in particular not win yet. It's definitely strange. We're pitting this lap because last time we tried to stay out an extra lap, bad things happened. Actually, I could make it one more. Nope. No, we're just gonna stay out. We're just gonna stay out. I'm sorry, Bowman. I thought I was gonna stay 2 for a little bit longer. I just freaking parked it on them. Now we're gonna be sputtering on the back straightaway. There, that puts us in a fucking hole the rest of this goddamn race because of that. Haley, stop. I'm pitting. There goes so much of my time. Maybe. Oh, don't wreck from that. Don't wreck from that. Fuck. That's gonna be yellow. That's. Damn it! I didn't want any of that to happen. I should have just pitted like that lap immediately, but all that probably would have passed. Oh my god, there goes our damage. There goes our track position. There go. Yep. That puts us in a hole. That's wonderful. I did not need that to happen. God damn. Now everybody can make it to the end. I think that's our 5th yellow. That just sucks. None of that needed to fucking happen. Well, Buscher's leading? Somehow? Well, we went from 15th to 1st. I guess it wasn't all that bad. I don't know how I did that, but that just sucked. I really wanted that to go green.
All the way to the wall. Hard from the outside. Outside.
This is awkward. Buscher is pushing his team owner past me. Don't know if Brad's gonna like that too much, but it gave me the lead. Shit like that is why I I had a bad race in Chicagoland and Gore Season 1 because I stayed out an extra lap thinking, you know, it'd be a good idea. And then it hit 0, like, a lot faster than I was expecting because it went down more than, like, 1 gallon, or, like, the estimated fuel would go down more than, like, it would not, like, run out of fuel at the finish line or something. Like, it would, every lap, it would go further and further back. So one lap, it doesn't end. It's not like you run out of fuel or you go down a lap on the fuel, like, at the finish line every lap. Like, every lap, it would just inch itself back further and further. So when I hit 0, it was, like, off turn 2. And not only did it, when it hit 0, sometimes you can maybe go, like, half a lap and then it sputters. No, that time, it, like, immediately sputtered once I hit 0. That was exactly what happened here. Like, that's the kind of shenanigans all the way back in Heat 3 that rallied its way through into this game, or at least with this particular track. I don't know. So it was just a lot of last-second decisions once I saw it hit 1, because I know it's going to run out of fuel a lot sooner than anticipated. So, and it happened just like that. And I was trying to push it going down Puro because I was losing time, and then the freaking car, it got on the apron. And, like, the transition just whipped it around like a feather. And I was trying to downshift it into, like, reverse so I can, like, back out of it. It was just a freaking disaster. But then it all worked out because now we're back in the lead. Like, nothing happened. And now it's, what, 50 to go? So now everyone should be able to make it on fuel. And now somehow, freaking, oh my god, what the fuck am I about to say, Briscoe? Busher is now second, who I have not seen this entire race. Same with Chase Elliott now, all of a sudden. Like, what is happening? How do you not know what happened to Cody Ware? It was a big deal. He got arrested for the accusation of beating his wife. It was a big talking point. How's that forgotten? Which is a speculation. I still don't know if it's true or not. But that is the accusation. But JC, oh, look at that, your Hubby Bub. Hubby Bub Busher. In second place, I'm sure JC's like... He's like snorting as well. I really hurt my throat actually doing that. Ow. God damn. It's hard to do an impression of JC when it like physically hurted me. Just like how I'm physically hurt inside. That's not okay. That's not funny. Man, I'm a shithead. See, this is what happens when I stream. I don't think, my brain don't think right, and then I just spurt out dumb shit. I can't be joking about that.
All the way to the wall.
Point is, Busher up here equals JC happy. That's what I'm trying to say. There goes Busher, throwing away his race, run up the high lane. Bye, Busher. It's fun seeing you up here in the top 5. But 50 laps from this restart is definitely more than enough time to have lap traffic be a factor. So I am banking on that to save my day.
From the outside. Outside. All the way up. Get up. Get up. Clear high.
Okay, I guess so the argument part's right. I don't know if there was actual, like, punches being thrown and stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Too many sources are saying it there was and wasn't, so I don't know anymore. Also, I will admit, like, 10% of the reason I check Twitter is just to check JC's replies, just to see what he has to say on stuff. Because it is entertaining. So there is some fun with that. And I'm just like, oh, JC's like a mini Disco Inferno. Except Disco Inferno will usually reply to, like, political posts or something. JC's like that, except less political. I don't know. But I do get a jolly kick joy out of it. Also, another new face that's up here that I have not seen this entire race. Ross Chastain's up here. Hello. We just need William Byron and almost this top 5 will be achieved. She was left with bruise marks. Well, I need pics. I need pics to confirm this. Sometimes girls be freaking crazy and they'll just start beating themselves up just to prove that, oh, he beat me or some crazy shit, so I need pics. But then again, would pics really prove it if she actually did it herself? Man, I don't know. This is such a freaking sensitive subject matter. I don't know what to believe anymore. It's hard to freaking believe anything. Also, Buscher's back here. Remember when he like drove up to the outside in turn 1, threw away his top 5, and now he's back here. I don't know how. I really don't know how he's in this position. He was not anywhere in this top 5 this whole race. And that caution just kind of gave him new life. The wrestler. I don't know what wrestler. I don't know anything about that. Well, if anything, we're looking real good to win this race. Have some problems with your Heat 5 DLCs. I have all the DLCs except for the new generation of cars. Start the game, they don't. I don't know how to help you or fix that issue. It would not surprise me. I've heard of things of the next-gen DLC breaking the old DLC. So it could be that. I mean, if you're on Steam, there's a way to probably uninstall the DLC and go with an older update of the game. So that exists, but obviously if you're on console, there's really no way to fix that once you purchase it. So unfortunately, that's just Heat 5 being a terrible game ran by terrible people. I would advocate just going with Heat 4 and buying all the DLCs for that. If that still exists, then Heat 4 and 5 are basically the same game. The only thing that sucks is like Heat Evolution 2 and 3 are like almost abandonware where you can't even buy the DLCs anymore. Because like I always wanted to run the Greg Biffle throwback Alad Quickie car in Heat Evolution, but the DLC doesn't exist anymore. So that upsets me. Kind of curious how many laps I've led in this race. It's got to be over 170 because we didn't lead any of stage 1, so that was like 80 laps there. Led most of stage 2 in this, so maybe 180. That's my guess. I hear so many gear wrenches being turned that I should not be hearing as a race car driver in this event. That is quite frustrating because I should not be hearing gear wrenches being turned over. Why are gear wrenches being turned louder than a stock car? I'm no expert, but I feel like a stock car sound should be drowning out the gear wrenches. Hello, Coffee Man. 24 to go. 32 in the fuel. We should be about 3 laps good on fuel, which is how much we're burning fuel per lap, so we're still good on that front. Need lap traffic to save the day because they are just breathing down my neck. If I make a mistake like that, then we're in bad trouble. And I don't need any of that. Exactly that. Those are things I don't need. Now, unless I can run them back down or keep up with them until lap traffic arrives to slow them, then we'll have a shot. But right now, this is panic mode. Get a good run there. Get the inside of Byron. Try to get by him here in the corner. He's still there. Good exit. Clear. Alright, now he's got to set our sights on Bell. Ooh, I don't know what he wobbled and wiggled there. I was backing off so I didn't hit him. Aw, Bowman giving me the shot. That's adorable. That's helpful.
Right side.
Get the inside of Bell in this corner. We nipped that apron. I saw the smoke from tapping the apron. The lap traffic gonna hold Bell up. Thank you, Chandler Smith. Oh, look at Bell go up on the high side. He's trying.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
And new leader, we're back. Just a momentary bit of scare. Otherwise, we're fine. You talked it into existence. I did. That's one of the instances I don't want it to be talked into existence. It's like Moob's doing that. A lot of bias on Cody because he's already on the spectrum with huge temper tantrums. I remember that 2021 Martinsville thing. Austin Oganowski made a good video showcasing that. Most people are inherently sexist about domestic abuse as is. Yeah, it is, sadly.
Stay on the bottom. You're all clear up top.
And that's the thing that bothers me is, like, I just don't know. I mean, Kurt's old crazy girlfriend tried to do the same shit, and it turned out that she didn't do it. The Cody Ware thing, I don't know. It really could. It does sound like plausible. Like if Cody Ware just had like a bad day, and then just it seems plausible based on his track record.
Stay left.
Like it could be something possibly be able to be done, but I don't know.
Stay left. Clear all around.
Speaking of which, see the Dr. Phil. Oh God, no. Oh God, I can't believe they let that happen. Dr. Phil, who purposely like exploits people's weaknesses for TV viewerships. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that. Not comfortable with that. Actually, most people were with Ware until it was revealed what had happened. Man, I don't remember. I feel like the original conception was they were just dogging on Ware hardcore. And then it switched, unless I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I have not kept up with the Ware shit as much as I'd like to think I do. There was a clip of Dr. Phil shaming a man who defended himself against a wife throwing a chair at him. That sounds so batshit crazy to be mad at the man for defending himself, but it does not shock me that boggles my mind. I think I saw that clip on Twitter too. So I guess is that really what Dr. Phil's like implying there? So if a girl starts beating the shit out of you, just take it. Don't defend yourself. Just take it. If you're in an abusive relationship, just keep doing it. Like, what? I am so lost. That does not make any sense to me. Also, William Byron's second. What is this, real life? Where's Brad Keselowski? He's not in the top 5, but... What reality? Like, this is it's too freakish.
Got a headlight out on your bumper. Nobody out back.
Unless Dr. Phil's like trying to say like, oh, maybe don't throw a chair at her, but I don't know. I need more context. Oh damn, Coffee Man, the real Winston Cup fan. He stopped watching after 03. I see. If I was old enough in 2003, like if I was my age now that I was in 2003, then I probably would have dropped it. You got some true dedication to leaving as a craft, a skill I wish I fully mastered. That I feel like I'm still in the process of trying to master. All they had to do is just reward the winners a little more points. Like, that's it. You didn't have to nuke the format. But even if Newman had, like, more bonus points or wins, I don't think that still would have been enough of a difference to make them a champion. It might have bumped them up a couple spots and points, but... Oh, damn! Byron, he poked his nose in there to a level I was not prepared for. Alright, lap traffic. You're going to need to save the day. I was not expecting to lose the lead there. Thank you, Bell, for the shot. Byron's going to get trapped. Nope. Never mind. That was a phenomenal corner there. He's going to get held up by Ty Dillon. Boy, that was close. Thank you, Ty Dillon, for holding them up. Back into the lead we go. I will refuse to be denied this Alan Kwiecki moment. I'm decked out in all the gear I could possibly be for this race. Would you have stopped watching once though? If I was the age 29, or even at the age of 20, actually, if I was at the age of 25 to 29 in 2003, and I heard that shit, what they're doing in 04, I probably would have dropped it. Unfortunately, I was 9 and didn't quite understand all that fully just yet. So yes, that is the answer. Honestly, sometimes I wish I was born later. Wait, no, earlier. Like, I should have been born like 1986. Then I wouldn't have to worry about all this shit. I would have been like a normal human being in society. That would have been really nice. Wow, after this one lap car, there's just nobody else. So we're gonna have to use our wits now to maintain this lead. It's Kyle Larson. He ain't gonna. I mean, he might try to hold me up. I mean, his teammate is trying to win the race. Can't believe how quick this race has flown by. We are under 5 laps to go. Well, Larson held up Bell. Not Byron, but he held up Bell. That's some biased favoritism right there if I've ever seen it. Lets his teammate go by, but Gibbs, nope, just freaking parked the bus on him. Man, he's trying. He's really trying. Also, I just noticed Haley's in 3rd. He's just ran top 5 this whole race just about. Like, what is this?
I need 2 more solid laps, bud. Keep it going.
Just need 2 more decent laps. Nothing spectacular, just park the bus like I've been doing this whole entire race. Even though I messed up like twice, so I can't say I've been doing it the entire race, but... Just gotta nail these corners. White flag, alright. White flag, just one more time around the circuit. Turn 1's really the hardest of the 2 corners with how it's sort of designed. Shockingly, you know, not a surprise. And just park it in 3 and 4. Oh, he's trying the outside. He's trying to spice it up, but he's not going to have the speed. And he just went up way high. He did something different. It's not going to work, but that's a dub. Dub for me. Dub for Alan Quickie. Yes! Yeah! No, we're doing this freaking... We are doing the Alan Quickie tribute the right way. An actual freaking victory lap around the track. Not on the front straightaway, not 1/4, not half the circuit, not 3/4, the full circuit. That's how it's supposed to be done. And we're going to do that right. With the next best thing of the 7... This Spire team is set in Alec Wickie's literal shop. The car number the same, the colors slightly the same, though a little close enough. And that's an actual Polish victory lap. And now we'll do a little bit of my celebration of spinning around, little burnouts. That's how it's done. Not this BS narrative of oh, he did the tribute. Wow. It's like, no, that was the tribute. And we did it the right way, as God intended it himself. Not hitting the inside wall, though, but that is how it's done. I rest my case. That was my... I have not slept since that race ended, because I wanted to do that right. I belched. I'm so passionate. My body just can't control it. We did a semi-burnout. We'll do it again. We'll go back and do it all again. I had to whip the... That's like the easiest way to whip the car around. We'll do it again. We'll do it the Ultimate Dragon style. Alright, so... We're just going to respectfully slow down. Just going to turn around normal, casually. Is that too fast? We'll go a little fast. We'll do it again. We'll do it even more properly. Because I love the man that much, we'll do it a second time. We'll do it a second time for him. Look at that big Jumbotron looking at me, because I'm the greatest. Almost wrecked. Almost wrecked doing that. You know what? We're not even going to spin across the line. In fact, we're going to slow down. Respectfully. There. We didn't stop on the line. We're going to stop right. That's one proper, respectable lap. And we did it. In Texas. Look at that. We can look at the camera. Now we can do some burnouts as well. Like little extra bonus DLC burnout. Nice camera angle though. I like it. NASCAR 09 style burnout. I feel good about that. I feel good. We only had 5 yellows? One of them were for me. But really 5 yellows, so better than real life. Any interest in yellows, or... No interest in yellows? Or, I mean, we didn't have much, but I thought, the replays, we at least caught the Eric Jones one. I think that happened in stage 2, so... Oh, there we go! We got it! Eric Jones blew a tire. Anybody hit him? Oh, he's going across the track! Oh! Oh, Cedric plowed into him. Frickin' Kyle Larson got into him. JC don't understand what's going on. He's losing his mind. He's gone senile. But we got the Eric Jones yellow. Oh yeah, this is when I was going on my Toby Keith tirade. And I almost wrecked Truex, but I saved him. I held his hand, we saved him, we kept going. And everything was fine. Just a little hiccup in our Journey Speed Bump Championship run. I believe that's saying you would lose due to the loss of Winston. I would have lost interest not because of Winston dropping as a sponsor. I would have lost interest because of the point situation. And that's not even that big of a controversy because people didn't like it back then when it first came out. So it's not really a wild one. I guess it could be. You just really want bingo, I guess. I guess that's why you're really pushing these questions. But yeah, we got the Eric Jones yellow, so at least we got that. We had to have led over 180 laps, I think. What are these ratings based on? I don't know, JC. I don't know. Because it should have been 105, but I don't know. This game just calculates the speed rating just weird. Me and Bowman got into it. Oh, that's the pitting. Yeah, because I was going to pit, and then I basically brake checked him. We still kept going. Are we going to get the yellow for my incident? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. Yep, because the apron just spun me out. And I was going to try to get going. Then Byron plowed into me. I don't even want to think about that yellow, because that upsets me that I made a bonehead decision. I can't even speak. Then 219, we make the pass for first. We lost the lead with like 10 to go. They tried. I mean, they were right there behind me. Lap 246, we make the pass for first. I think that was, well, not one of the last passes we made. I think there was this one with like 8 to go. That was the absolute last one. I posted the sayings last night just before you went to sleep. Oh. I think I saw it this morning when I woke up. And that's Texas. Don't know how that's a 103 speed rating, but we won it. We did it for Allen. Frickin' Chris Rebel ended up getting... No, he got like third. I don't know, but we did it. We got his... I did it for him. I simped out as much as I could have. And we got the dub as truly God has intended it. Randy LaJoy's son wins at Texas. I agree. Matthew Perry, I agree. But that's us in victory lane with the casual epic dub. Looks nice. Eric Jones, fastest lap, 29.2. Oh my lord, that's disgusting. We only led 150 laps, huh? I thought we led a little bit more than that. 150 of the 267. Not bad. It's our race results. William Byron got second. Just like real life, so that was interesting. Chase Elliott ended up getting 11th, our actual real life winner. Who was up there in the top 5 at one point, so I guess, I don't know what that last yellow kind of mixed it up. I don't know if that made it better or worse. But Justin Haley ran good. He was on fire, so he was just really competitive. Same with Byron. Same with a lot of these people. I feel like we saw all these people in the top 10. Yeah, Justin Haley, he led a couple laps early on. He was just top 5 the whole race. The game made him be on fire. A lot of people lapped down. Poor Eric Jones. That weird pit strategy put him almost about where he ran in real life. Stenhouse 15th, Bubba 14th. I think we saw everybody, maybe except for Bubba, in Stenhouse. Like the top 13, I think we all saw them up in second place at some point. So it was it was very interchangeable. And then a couple of these people lapped down. Joe Logano was 2 laps down, so I think he had that unscheduled pit stop that kind of put him multiple laps down. I think that affected him the most. Kyle Busch mid, Tyler Reddick mid, Kyle Larson extra mid. And then our actual DNF, our only one was Austin Cindric. And Jim John, 35th. It's really not even that far off from where he ran in real life, where I think he got like 28th. So, yeah, BJ McLeod, better than Jimmy Johnson. This is what this game's telling me. And he was a lap ahead of him. So you're meaning to tell me BJ McLeod lapped Jim John. That is sad. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. That is even more, it's just depressing. Your guys got 6th, 11th, and 13th. Oh shit. Your boy is Elliott, then you must be happy to see him win. They were running 28 threes. I think it was like 28 twos? 29 twos. Yeah, I cannot physically run that. I can maybe run 29 fives in the draft. So, that's even faster than what I saw in practice. So, Eric Jones really should have had a shot to be to win this, or at least had a shot to be in his top 5 with that type of lap time, because he was leading really early on. Like, he had a shot, but that tire blowout, and he pitted when others weren't, and he got like off sequence with everyone. But yeah, that was Texas, and that was only 132 minutes. That was 2 hours and 12 minutes, I think. So, pretty quick race when you make it 400 miles. And we only had 5 yellows too, so we didn't really have yellows make things go by quick in this game. So, it was good. It was good stuff. That was Texas. We did everything right. We did it as we won as Elliott, doing not as Elliott. We won with doing a tribute, doing everything. So, yeah. So, we did everything we could have. These were the other schemes that he has. Obviously, I went with this because It's the closest thing to Alan Quickie-ish car with the bit of orange and the and the white. So, and it's a 7, and this team is literally based in Alan's old shop, so it's like just perfect to go with him. So. I need to try King's Hawaiian rolls. I actually had them for Easter dinner when I was at my sister. Really good. Really good. But I think they're original. I think they come in different flavors. I want to try the one with, like, I don't know, some kind of spice in it. I guess they make them like that. I don't know. But King's Hawaiian rolls, like just regular, they knock it out of the park really good. Cody wears a Truck Series champion apparent according to ESPN. Not surprised ESPN messed it up. Where is that stat? Where is this article? Link in the Discord. I don't know. That's just weird. Oh, thank you, JC, for linking that. I see it. I saw it this morning, but thank you. Well, man, I'm thinking about food, and that's making me hungry. It's making me freaking hungry. Need to have some pizza. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I don't think there's anything else really to discuss or get into. So yeah. Don't know what I want to do with this chat because it looks terrible. It should be coming up on this side here. It's hard to adjust the face cam. Like, I wish I had like really cool graphics for this to like look good because I feel like this got potential to be really good if this just flew up higher. Because like this could be good. I like this. It's got potential. But I need some graphics. And I don't know any graphic artist. I guess I kind of do, but I don't think they do this stuff anymore. So I don't know if it really counts. But this needs to be a lot faster. Is there a way I could even change that right now? Someone listed JGA as a truck champion. That is gross. NASCAR rates send me to the grandstands. Well, say hi to the grandstands for me. But yeah. Good night and happy birthday to your sister. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to hear. A lot of people were saying that too, which is very thoughtful. Thank you. Yeah, that's why the stream's put back like an hour because of that. So that's why it's not at 5 as usual. Usually I want to try to keep it at 5, but this was sort of out of my control. Now I'm just padding. Now I'm just padding out the stream just to get this stream to 3 hours, and the outro is like 3 minutes, so I just need like 3 more minutes to pad this out. Thinking more drivers get stage points on their bad days than Byron has, so even when he finishes poorly, he still have. Byron has done that like his whole career. It seems like where he just focuses more on stage points and actual like the race finishes. I think that's how he lost some road courses, or he hadn't finished good road courses because of that. Something weird like that. The farther apart the practice qualified speeds and series has better racing. Yeah. I think Xfinity had the biggest gap from like first to last, like 1.2 seconds, and the Cup was like 0.8 or something. So yeah, I guess not surprising. Look at Larcy's been winning stages before and getting. Yeah, there's been weird. You would think Byron would be definitively like the point leader, but he's not. Or he is. I don't know anymore. I'm too tired. Long freaking day. I've been going since like 2 o'clock now. It's almost like 7 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Kyle Larson leading. Why, William Byron's 5th in like full points? What? Oh, my brain. How? I don't understand. Well, just ate some steak with ranch-style beans. Have not had ranch-style beans. That sounds interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna leave now. I think I'm gonna fly off into the next dimension. What is that overlay? It's my new text thing. I don't. Oh yeah, JC wasn't here earlier. He gets to see it now. Well, I didn't even bring up my frickin' end card. I didn't even type it in. Trying to look back at that, it was really weird. I don't know anymore, man. Something weird always has to happen when I stream. Chat popped up on your stream. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't even. It's so freaking bizarre. I'm literally not. My desktop isn't, or my actual screen isn't even visible in this freaking scene folder thing. Like, there's no way that even happens. So how does my chat even physically pop up? I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna go. My brain can't comprehend shit anymore. I'm gonna go. Thank you, Dave500, for being a member for 25 months, as well as Jordan Clark with the 3, as well as Mexican Link with the 20. I really appreciate that. It means a lot, because sometimes I think to myself whether I want to keep doing these streams or not. I don't know. I kind of think about it sometimes. But it's nice to get something out of these with that, so I appreciate it. So, thank you. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fly off here. Now that I did Alan justice. So, bye, and all that. So, have a good night. I'm gonna be in moves to stream at some point after I have my pizza because I'm hungry. I want my pizza. Okay, I'm done. Bye.